Well, it is September. Oh, my goodness. Where did the month go? We had a good start to our day today. My hair looks busted. It's cute. Camden is on his way to school with his daddy. And I'm headed to the school for my first day as a tutor. And I'm very excited. Today is going to be, well, every day is busy. Tuesdays and Thursdays are just long, though, because I work at 8, get off at 1, go to class at 1:30, go into class at 1:30, get out at 4:15, and then on and off I'm going to be sitting in on one of the night anatomy classes to just refresh myself. And it makes for a long day, but I think in between my class and when the anatomy class starts, I can get other homework done, which will be nice. So I looked at the next chapter of my biology class, and it's basic chemistry. Anybody who watches this that went to high school with me, do you remember how much I hated chemistry? I don't know if I hated it because I had to take it, or if I hated it because the teacher that I had it with was actually an English major and a chemistry minor. And a lot of the time she didn't act real confident when we went into lab as far as knowing what she was doing, and that was really unnerving. And so I don't know if I did badly because I felt uncertain, or if I just did badly because I had no idea what I was doing. So, we will see. I don't think we have to do a whole lot, like, with chemicals in the lab. I think it's more formulas and things like that. So, maybe if I can get those down, then going into chemistry next semester will not be as difficult. But, we'll see. So today, I think probably will be mainly kind of orientation type stuff, and getting to know the ropes down in the tutoring center, and probably going around and signing paperwork with HR and all of that to move my contract over from the biology office. But I'm excited. I'm nervous though. I've helped people study before, but I've never actually tutored, like officially tutored, and so I'm a little nervous, but I think it'll go well, because there'll be a lot of us in there that can all work on the same type things, and if somebody doesn't get it one way, we've got some other people that we can talk to and get a different perspective on it and all of that. Yesterday was Labor Day, and I was sick in bed all day long. It stunk. I had picked up Camden early on Friday due to him not feeling well, and my mom had been down sick with the flu on Friday, and I thought, well, because my dad had had it like a week before, and I thought, well, okay, I'm just lucky this time around. Well, apparently I jinxed myself saying that, and I never got the full-blown flu, but I felt really, really horrible yesterday. I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning and just had horrible stomach pains. Like, my first thought when I woke up was that I had pulled a muscle, because my whole abdomen and my whole back hurt. And then I got to thinking that it had been several days since I'd worked out, and so I should have already felt if I was going to have any kind of injury. And so I was just like, okay, we'll try getting up, try going to the bathroom, getting a drink, all of that fun stuff. And the longer I was up and moving around, this pain like started radiating into my chest. And I thought, great, it's just what I need, you know. So, and for me, that's how flu always is, because I generally don't get sick enough to throw up. I just feel really wretched. It's horrible. And that stayed true this time. But I got a lot of sleep yesterday since my dad was home. Had some extra help with watching Camden. And thank you to my mom and dad. I don't even know if they watch these, but thank you to my mom and dad for helping me with him yesterday, because I really just wanted to sleep all day. I did get up and held down dinner and all of that fun stuff, but oh, it was bad. So I am feeling better today though. I still feel kind of weak, but shouldn't have to do a lot of running around while I'm in the tutoring center. So we will see. I think as long as I remember to drink on something throughout the day, I should be okay. But this is the longest red light ever. Just want to point that out. Oh, now turned green for the people who are turning, at least. You just have to complain about it. I do have some kind of anxiety about, like I said, about starting. I'm not officially tutored, but I like to help people, and I'm going to be tutoring just anatomy and physiology right now because it's the only science class that I've had. But I absolutely love that class, and I had some kind of weird, quirky ways to remember the stuff that was tougher in the class that really helped me, and it helped some of the people that I was in class with, and I'm hoping that that will continue to help people this semester. Gosh, I don't know what to talk about. I feel kind of off because I didn't go to the gym yesterday. They were closed, and I mean, like I said, I was sick anyway, so I couldn't have gone if I wanted to. But I'll get back into that routine tomorrow. And I think all of my nieces and nephews in Wisconsin started school today, so good luck, guys. You're gonna do good. I'm jealous that you guys got an extra week. But yeah, I'm almost to the school and hate it. I'm actually going to be a couple of minutes late to my first day, but we are going to have a good day. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to keep saying that. Last week was chaotic and crazy, and not any really bad days, just too hectic. So everybody have a good morning. I'll fill everybody in if I remember to, and my phone is not dead whenever I get done with classes and everything. And it's gonna be good. We'll let everybody know how it goes. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday afternoon, and I'm on my way to the gym. Had my first day at my new job yesterday, and it went really well. It's not really that busy yet because we're still pretty early in the semester. There's a few people that come in and are studying, but in general, it's not real crazy. I've already got a few students that told me they're going to come back and look specifically for me, which is kind of exciting, but I sat in on my old professor's class last night so I could talk to the students about the study center as well as kind of brush up on my anatomy stuff since it's been a couple of years since I took it. That was kind of fun. I kind of geek out about science stuff anyway and like to sit down on the classes and just listen. But I've also been a little bit overwhelmed. Camden, it doesn't sound like, had a great day at school. His teacher said that we may need to go ahead and have him reevaluated for additional help and special needs, which I knew was a good possibility, but it was kind of discouraging to hear the second week of school. They are supposed to be coloring and cutting out objects and gluing them to paper, and he colors them okay, but he can't cut really well and gets really frustrated and refuses to do it. She has been working with him and trying to help him on it, but she said today he just absolutely refused to do anything else. So I guess next week I'll be calling the diagnostician to find out what we need to do. What I don't want it to do is be that he gets pulled out of his class completely when he's kind of gotten established in it, likes his teacher and likes who he's around and stuff like that. So I don't know if we need to just work with him more at home, make it more of an emphasis in occupational therapy. I don't know. It's one of those things that you know is always there, and it's something that is a struggle for your child and something that they need to work on, but it's really discouraging whenever things have been going really good and it comes back up, it gets kind of brought out, which all kids have something they're going to struggle with, but not what I was expecting to hear today, so it's kind of got me a little discouraged, but I know that we'll get him the help he needs, whatever means necessary to do that, and that he'll do okay. Just been kind of discouraged in general lately. I really think with my schooling, once I get into a routine with it and with my new job, that it'll all work out okay. But it's kind of overwhelming right now. Just class hours a week, I'm taking 12 hours, and then there's all the outside study and working, trying to help Camden now with something kind of extra. Just a little bit worried I can't do it all. And for anybody that knows me, I don't usually say that, but I don't know if I can do it all. And that is a scary feeling, because I'm used to being able to figure out something. Hoping that getting in a good workout today will kind of help clear my mind, and I'll just take it a day at a time. That's all I can do. But I'm trying to get more involved in some school activities as well, and really I don't know that I have the time to do it. I want it to look good on my transcripts. I just don't know. Really, I'm not hitting on all cylinders today anyway, because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. But I'm really drained. Like, emotionally and mentally, I'm just drained, and I don't know what to do to make that better. So just keep trying talk to everybody on my way home from the gym. Hello. It is Thursday night, and I'm exhausted. We had a pretty busy week, but it's been a good week for the most part. Having some issues with Camden's school and trying to get those sorted out. It's just a massive pain in the butt. I told them before the school year started that he'd be coming to school that wouldn't be potty trained. They told us at that time it was fine, and I did tell them it was both peeing and pooping that he did not know how to do. Well, this morning, when my husband dropped him off at school, he was asked to go for a conference with the counselor and the principal, and they told him that they were okay with changing peed in pull-ups, but that from now on, if Camden pooped while he was at school, they were going to call one of us to come to the school and change him. Which is absolutely ridiculous. I understand that the majority of kids are fully potty trained and that he's not in a special ed class. I get that. But they chose to not put him in a special ed class. In addition to that, it's the nurse that takes him to the bathroom and changes him. So why it should be an issue, I don't get. Where I'm really irritated is that part of the time, because of his job, my husband's not even in town. So if they called him, there's a chance that he couldn't even go there to take care of it. I could be in the middle of a tutoring session at the college. I wouldn't be able to go. So we've got to have my mom basically on non-stop on-call in case we can't get there to change his diaper. Which completely limits her as far as what she's going to be able to go and do. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hang on, I'm going to get something to drink. Okay, so we'd gotten this talk from his teacher yesterday about his motor skills, which the principal said doesn't really seem to be a big enough issue to be concerned about it. So their issue was his potty training, which we talked to them about at the beginning, before school ever even started, a couple of weeks before, to make sure that that was okay, and they said it was fine. I'm really irritated because either we were told something incorrectly or they're going back on what they told us. Neither one's okay. And like I said, it's not like it's convenient for either of us to go. And like for my husband, it would take him probably 20 to 30 minutes to get across town to go and pick and just change a diaper and then go back to the job. Close to the same for me. My mom's only 2 blocks away, but that would keep her from being able to go and do hardly anything. Well, what they were basing his pooping issue off of was the end of school, the last 2 days of last week. He had gotten sick and had diarrhea. Well, that can't get controlled. That could happen with any kid. But I don't know. I'm really irritated. And I'm going to try to get an appointment to talk with him on Monday. I'm going to talk to him when I go and pick him up from school tomorrow. But I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's dumb. Because if it was going to be an issue, they should have either put him in special needs class or told us, well, no, he just cannot come to school until he's potty trained. And we've done everything that we can, aside from just putting nothing on him, and which really would not be a good situation either. I don't know what else to do. I truly don't. I found an app that helps with potty training for kids with autism. I'm going to read through it and try that stuff. But like people have suggested, just leaving him in no pull-ups, just use underwear. I've tried that. He'll tell you that he's wet or that he's dirty, but he doesn't feel it enough to care and want to be changed. He'll still just sit in it. And it's frustrating, but it's part of his sensory processing disorder. I don't know what to do. Because I don't want him to be taken out necessarily of his regular classes and put in special ed, because he's intelligent enough to not need to be in a special ed class. He's just got the potty training issue and he's got motor delay. Those things can be caught up. That's not a huge deal. And I don't want him to be uprooted from what he's gotten used to and he started liking and all of that kind of stuff. I'm hot about it right now. I need to just calm down. I've not had anything to eat today, so I'm really irritated. I wasn't expecting it. I was fully expecting, okay, we're going to do a re-eval and see if he needs to go in special needs. Apparently that's not happening. We're going to get called to change diapers. And I know that school is not daycare, but if it were a daycare setting, you wouldn't call a parent to come change their kid's diaper. And they went out of their way to make sure I knew it was fine if he went ahead and came to school without being potty trained. And we're not even 2 weeks all the way into the semester and it's already an issue. Don't understand it. So, I'm going to try to get a hold of both the diagnostician and the principal and set up a meeting and try to figure it out, because I'm just irritated. Like, I'm hiding a lot of it. I'm so frustrated. I have to laugh about it or I'd cry. So, this has been a long day. It's almost 8 o'clock at night now. I'm picking up dinner for everybody. But I've been at the school since 8 o'clock this morning and I'm just beat. I'm tired. It was a good day. I did get to actually tutor some anatomy people, and some of the people from my old professor's class have specifically asked for me, and I'm going to go on my day off to work with them a little bit because it's the only time that they can go, and I really don't mind. If it's a regular thing, I'll probably charge them tutoring hour pay, which wouldn't be a bad thing. It'd be some extra income, but so I've got that going, and have my own homework. I got most of my homework for biology done today while I was between class and the class I sat in on, but I don't know. I don't know what to do other than go home and go to bed. I just don't know what to do. So we're gonna see how things go. My mom did say that when Camden got home today, he was very quiet and he's hid from her a lot. So I don't know if something was said to him at school or if he's just having an off day or what the deal is. But I'm going to try to get him to talk and hopefully figure some of that out too. So I will tell. About to pick up dinner and go home and hold my kid. I just want to snuggle with him for a while. So everybody have a good night and catch up tomorrow.